Ooh, this is both. Which is very tempting. It is now the next day, and because of the insane bonus given by the trade map and then the apartment upgrade, and soon also the condo upgrade, I'm already almost at condos at the moment. This apartment and condo buff is insane. I've waited for about a day now, and I'm already able to get all the way to Clone Labs. So this is taking way too long and I really want to play the game again. So I am going to Rebirth, and in this Rebirth I want to get a few achievements. One of them is that I want to get the achievement where I rebirth with a full map. Then I also want to get the achievement of the level 10 East India Company, which I have here. Let's see. I also want 50 levels of wonder upgrades, which I'm pretty sure I have by now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's more than enough. I want 500 effective great people level, which I see down here. And it's now at 618. Then I also want to have 48 hours, which I did, and I won't get to the 3000 extra great people, sadly. So what I'm going to do now is quickly fill up the map with some huts, make enough buildings sleep that I don't lose too much happiness, and then I am going to rebirth. So now I have a full map, and I am hoping, really hoping, that this gives me the full map achievement. Now that I have this, I will rebirth as France, and I'll actually do a quick rebirth after this again to get the last, the unexplored tile achievement, where I rebirth with unexplored tiles. And once I have that, then I am going for the Centre Pompidou as French, and from then on I will never be able to rebirth before the information age, because then Pompidou will disappear. So every time I rebirth in the information age with a civ that I did not rebirth on the previous run, Pompidou will upgrade one level, and I will keep it for the next run. So yeah, I'm going to rebirth now and go through all my great people. So I got all achievements I wanted, except for the rebirth with the full map one, so maybe I'm not allowed to upgrade buildings when I'm rebirthing. And now I started a run with France. I'm just getting some basic resources and exploring the map with some huts. Once the map is explored, I'll start going through some of the research, building some population buildings for the idle science, And then once I've got the caravanserai also, I will look for an apartment or a condo on the world map. So I've ordered a bunch of the basic buildings, I've done some of the cheaper research, and now I'm starting to make a field of apartments here, where I chose to use the production wonder for the apartments. In the top right I have some of the wonders that it doesn't matter where they stand. I do want to try to get the +5 storage melt on Petra. I don't think it will work, but I am curious, so I want to try it out. Yeah, I placed Mausoleum here because in the end game I want to do my upgrading wonders there, and I'm just doing some very basic easy resources here with the Rhodos wonder. Now I see I still need a couple tiles, and I'm using middle mouse button to explore the map with my huts. And then once this is all done, I will have enough workers to start generating a lot more science. Now one thing I do want to see is if I can see the map yet. I cannot. So since I'm still a bit low on workers, I've been playing around a bit with the priority to make sure I keep having some wood influx, some logs influx, some stone and some bricks. And I also made sure I have the resources needed for the workers, where I'm building one house real quick just to have enough workers to do the rest. And then I'll just let it all build up slowly from there. And yes, I am waiting for the condo. So I now finished the level 1 caravanserai. So I am going to the trade map and I'm going to look for either apartments or condos. And let's see, highlight more buildings, and then I am quickly going to look for the apartment, which is here. There's one here. I do want neighbors. Okay, so let's see for the condos. I might just do condos so I have it already. Oh, it's highlighting both, I think, maybe? Yes, it is. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know you were able to do both. So let's have a look. I would like more neighbors. I'm guessing most of them are already going to be taken. Let's see if South Africa has something good. Ah, sadly it does not. Ooh, this is both. It's just very tempting. Yeah, I think I will go for this. I can occupy 2. Now, what flag is this? The Islands, interesting. So let's go back to city. Yeah, and now I have 2 neighbors, which is pretty nice. I also have apartment and the condo. So I'm happy with that. I'll let my city build for a bit. Oh yeah, if you go to my apartment now and you look at the production bonus, it went from 1 to ×6, which is a huge boost also for my science and for my workers. It's still continuing to build up, however I did already get concrete, so I'm going to save up some concrete in the warehouse. And I'm building a second warehouse for when I have steel. It is now the next day, and because of the insane bonus given by the trade map and then the apartment upgrade, and soon also the condo upgrade, I'm already almost at condos at the moment. So if I use my warp, I'll probably be able to build condos. To prepare myself for that, I also already built a small row of concrete and a small row of steel, so that the condos will be built a bit quicker than these apartments, because they only just finished building. I think I got it. Yep, that is the condos. Quickly picking this. So now I'm going to delete the apartments around the production multiplying buildings. I'm just going to save my warp for the condos. Yeah, because I don't have enough happiness to do both condos and apartments. I'm just going to delete some of these. Then I'll go to the condo and start building out. Now I will need to switch on my pizzas again. There. And now, now I just need to make sure that I keep enough happiness, because the pizzas are a little bit more than just now, and I was at 50 full happiness. So yeah, I'll just build that out. Yeah, 70,000 workers from the condo versus 11,000 from the apartments. That will help me get another boost. I forgot to hit record this morning, but I had enough science to get computer lab, and I replaced some of the condos with computer labs. I'm building the atomium here, and I'm leaving some space here for a wonder that gives production based on the difference in tier buildings adjacent to the wonder. Once I have it, I'll show. And I also built some of the new buildings that I got from the research. airplane, submarine, etc. And I built some of the gunpowder consuming buildings next to the summer palace. I'm now building the Sagrada Familia here as well, and I'm placing next to it a sand pit and a TV, because the sand pit is from the first tier buildings and the television from the last tier buildings, and so the difference will be 7, which means that all buildings within these 2 tiles will have a 7 bonus on their production. This apartment and condo buff is insane. I've waited for about a day now, and I'm already able to get all the way to Clone Labs. And as you see, I haven't done a lot of research in between. I will make the most valuable resource I can right now, which I think will be Magladev, or maybe I can also... or maybe TVs. Let's have a quick look. Oh, aircraft carriers. I'll make aircraft carriers and I'll use that for my research lab, since aircraft carriers are a lot of points, and so that will give me a lot of research. I haven't built the caravanseries yet, I'll do that later. But what I also just saw is that I can build the Centre Pompidou now, which is kind of the goal for this run. Now this wonder will upgrade each time you play with a unique civilization, and it will remain on the map during consecutive runs, as long as you rebirth when you're in the information age and to a different civilization than the one you are playing at the moment. So I'm playing France now. If after this I rebirth into England, and then in England I also reach information age, it will get upgraded, and if I rebirth into a different civilization, it will remain, which makes it this one of the strongest wonders in the game. I saw that the labs on the left were getting finished before the others, but they weren't getting power yet, so I made a little line of a slightly higher priority production. And the last one is almost finished. So I'm really curious as to where my science will shoot up to once this little line of clone labs is finished, and also the aircraft carriers are connected to power. Getting really close now to the future tech again. Just 0.1 quadrillion to go. Now that I have future tech again, I will clean up my base again, get rid of all the clone labs because I don't need research anymore, and transition into the high value endgame resources. That will also power all the infinite upgrade wonders. And I will build these wonders around the mausoleum, just because it prevents a lot of workers from being used for the transport of all the materials. And then once I have done this, I'll let it build up for a long while, get the empire value up, and I'm going away for a week, so I'll get quite a few extra great people for the next run when I get back. So I've built up quite a lot of the endgame resources in blocks of about 10 by 10. And it's more than I have happiness, but I can always make them sleep. And I'm not paying attention to any of the ratios yet, because I'm going to get Dyson Sphere, which is going to be upgraded quite quickly, and the ratios will change in quite a short amount of time. So once Dyson Sphere hits around level 10, then I'll redo all the ratios to get all my happiness a little bit more efficiently. I can get more of the endgame resources. So yeah, I'll just let this all build out, make sure the Dyson Sphere gets built first, and then the happiness and the information age levels. And then from there I'll just slowly build more of the endgame resources. I have now finished Centre Pompidou, which was my goal for this France run. So I'll now let it run for a week because I'm going away on holiday, and when I get back I will continue going through all the different civilizations to get it upgraded to the max level before I continue my grind to 3000 extra great people.